Go.
Oh.
Hey, no intro today. We're not doing any intros. Welcome back to not an episode of the Kilted Balls podcast. This is a behind the scenes of the Kilted Balls podcast. So I had an idea today, and I thought when I shared it with Kilted, you guys never get to, well, you don't often get to hear my ideas when we first discuss them. So I thought, hey, you guys could hear an idea as it's
Great
first
idea.
discussed and
Mm-hmm.
see how it transitions from there. And this is part of a bigger trend because one of the things I wanted to suggest to Kilted was I have an idea for a series for us.
Oh, interesting.
So, apart from our normal episodes, it'll probably be a YouTube, TikTok exclusive, not on Spotify. So, it won't be part of the normal podcast.
Okay. Interesting.
You ready? This might
Mm-hmm.
require, it might require work.
Oh.
It might not. I was thinking it's going to fit into however we want it to fit. So, if you listen to the last couple episodes, you know I've been playing with one of my assistants and playing around with my stocks. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
My assistant, I've been trying to refine it and make it better and do all sorts of things, and the base is just bad. It's just not good.
Okay.
So, like, I ran that test because Kilted had said he had a friend. Oh no, my video's out.
Oh man.
But Kilted said he had a friend who was like, I'm going to use my AI thing to trade stocks daily and make millions of dollars. And we were both
Mm-hmm.
like, we've day traded. That's not how day trading works.
It's possible. It's possible.
It's possible, but
Mm-hmm.
so I'm like, okay, will it work? And so I've been using my AI, and like not only does it hallucinate, but like I'll call it on it. I'll be like, where are you getting your numbers? And they'll be like, oops, you caught me. I'm hallucinating. I was just making that crap up.
and and it all of them hallucinate, but this is
Yes,
Gemini hallucinating, correct?
yes, yes.
And it paid Gemini.
Mm-hmm. I
Okay.
believe so. I believe it's like a pro version. So,
Yeah.
and like we've had, like I've done lots of like working with it and like tons and tons of stuff, but it still kind of has issues. And I'm like, okay, what other AI bots are out there? Because I was just talking to somebody not about stocks, but in general, that what we use for AI, our
Yeah.
Claude, our ChatGPT, our Gemini, like this is the lowest level that exists. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's what they give to consumers. They give consumers the lowest level, and then when
Mm-hmm.
you want more, you pay for more, and then they
Mm-hmm.
keep the best for themselves, and they sell the second best to like governments or companies.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
That's
whatever.
the what, $200-300 a month.
Oh god, there's thousands of dollars a month. And so if
Okay.
you look at it for stocks, you got to be naive if you don't think Charles Schwab or E Trader, those people aren't using the best AI systems that they can personally make, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
they're buying developers to make those. And so I thought, okay,
Yeah.
what AI tools are there for trading for normal people? And so here is my proposal for Kilted Balls. I'm wondering if we do a series where we test and review these different AI tools.
Mm.
So, like, we each take one, maybe, or we take the same one but use different versions or different bots. And then we do little reviews and we use it for like a month or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And we like do little minis the whole way, reporting out what we've got or what we've done, and then kind of at the end say, hey, this is what Kilted Balls thinks of this for this use, whatever
Yeah.
usage case we want. So for me, like as we've known, if you've been following the podcast, April is when I start going into day trading mode. So
Mm-hmm.
this is start when I start getting aggressive. And so I'm like, okay, I want one that I can like day trade. But they have ones that do not day trades and just give you signals. They have things that automate the whole process. They have things that
Mm-hmm.
just alert you. They have things that like just look on TikTok and find things for you that are about to explode, they think.
Mm-hmm.
All of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So that is my idea, that the Kilted Balls podcast gets us different tools. We test them, we give reviews daily, and then we go to like the next tool and test that out.
That could be really cool.
Wouldn't that be really fun? Like
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen those. I'm sure people do them, but I haven't seen
Yeah.
them. I've seen
Yeah.
articles where people write them.
Mm-hmm.
I think two differences than what we normally do. One, these wouldn't be episodes. They would be just on
Yeah.
YouTube, just going through how this works. Second, I think these would be monetized. Like these probably would have ads,
Okay.
right? Like if we're reviewing, there's so many out there. But let's
Yeah.
say we're reviewing one of them. Let's pick one. Trend Spider, that's a popular one.
Mm-hmm.
I would imagine Trend Spider would want to put ads on the thing.
Yeah.
Or if we're doing like Zen ratings, maybe Trend Spider wants to have its ads on Trend ratings. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But so I'm like, those little videos are probably going to have to be monetized just to take advantage of that.
Yeah. That makes
So,
sense.
so that's my
Because
idea.
you could give the information and like especially like if you're doing it at a certain time, you can easily record those and you're live doing it as well. So you
Yeah.
got a couple different aspects there.
Like you could be like, hey, my thing just made an alert. It said buy Apple at whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that. I'll let you guys know how it goes. And you do it. And then later that day, you're like,
Mm-hmm.
hey, I just scalped that. I made 2%.
Yeah.
Right? And so I'm like, I don't know. I think that could be like a cool thing. And like
Mm-hmm.
the business financial side, like I'd have to work it out how it would look and how it would be for like the business. But I'm thinking, you pick an account, whatever account you want, right?
Yeah.
And you say, okay, I'm gonna use $1,000 with Trend Spider. And let's
Yeah.
say Trend Spider, I don't know how much it costs. Let's say it costs $90 for a month.
Mm-hmm.
That's our expense for Kilted Balls. It gets us Trend Spider for the month.
Mm-hmm.
My dog's barking. I don't know what's going on. But it's goes for like a month, and then we go from there, right?
That could be really cool. And you said too this could also tie in. I mean, we haven't talked about it for a while, but anyone who goes back or if you've been with us for a while, we that 36-step challenge, we could definitely tie in with that.
Oh yeah, it could tie in with all of those things. I think it would be a really good. I think it'd be a really good lead into what we're doing. Um,
Hmm.
During my brief research, like I didn't spend hours and hours and hours
Yeah.
doing my research.
Hmm.
Um, but at the end of me doing research, I went back to one of my assistants and I said, "Hey, rank these for me and make me a a spreadsheet." Does that make sense?
Hmm. Yeah.
So I am going to share with you my spreadsheet right now. I should also share it to our actual work email. So I'll do it there too. There we go. Ba-doop. And I've made two tabs. And this is, I made the thing give these ratings based on
Hmm.
Reddit and Twitter and other things. And the first one was just generic, like tell me how they rank. And I
Yeah.
said do 20 of them. So I'm trying to limit it to 20.
Yeah.
And then I said, okay, do one just for aggressive day trading. Like, I go, don't give me like, because it kept saying, ooh, you really like the slow and easy and the dividends, because that's what it's used to.
Hmm.
And I'm like, no, no,
Yeah.
no. This is for aggressive day trading. And so
Hmm.
then it came up with another list. So I've got both of those there. A lot of
Hmm.
commonalities between them. I did not have it. Maybe I'll have it go back and redo it with prices.
There you go.
And some of them have free options, some of them don't, like to test it. So there's lots of things.
Hmm.
So I don't know. Oh, and before I forget, happy birthday. It's Kilted's birthday,
Oh, thank
everybody.
you.
He finally
It
turned
is.
23. It's super exciting.
Hmm. Very excited.
I think that's wonderful. I think that's wonderful. I don't know. So yeah, what are your thoughts? Again, this is supposed to be a behind the scenes, not just an
Yeah,
episode.
for
So
sure. No, that's it sounds really interesting, and it works out well because we're at the end of April right now. So I think within the next week we could probably get things figured out how we want to do it, and then start it May 1st, right? Is that what you were thinking?
that's kind
Do
of
it
what I
by
was
the
thinking.
calendar month.
Yeah, like if we
Yeah.
could start it by May 1st, and that gives us time, like if we needed to transfer money or
Mhm.
do anything like that, we could do it, get the accounts all set up,
Yep.
and and if we need to make new accounts as we go, right? Like um maybe we want to use like E-Trade instead of like I have like three different accounts, right? But
Yeah.
like maybe we're like, oh, this one connects with E-Trade. Why don't we use E-Trade and use its automated bots and see how it goes after a month?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
that's kind of what I was thinking. And then we can review those and give those to people. Again, trying to answer that question we had from our friend, like, hey, I want to do this. And
Yes.
for like if we have younger listeners, which we do, we have a lot of
Mhm.
kiddos, 25 and below. You don't got $100 a month to blow on something that's going to take $100 away from you to lose, right?
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
you and I, we can absorb that a little bit better, especially through Kilted Balls. So we can sit there and say, okay, this is going to cost $100 a month. We'll tell you if it makes $100 a month, and we'll use
Mhm.
something that is hard but doable. Like we'll use something like $1,000 and say, okay, we're
Yeah.
using $1,000 and we're going to see how that grows,
Mhm.
right? And then give you like an updated use case. And who knows, maybe like some of these, like you and I just love, and
Yeah.
we keep running that one, and then we have to make a new account for another one
Mhm.
and test the other
Yeah.
one while we're doing this one, which might be
Yeah.
fun because then it'll pit them against each other.
Yeah,
So
I can see something like that happening, especially if it's successful and we enjoy it, like you
right,
said. So why would you stop doing it?
yeah, like why would I stop? Like if something made me like 30 or 40%, I'm not going to stop using it that
In a
month.
month?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to keep using it. I'm going to be like, yeah, cool. I'm
Mhm.
just going to keep using you and
Yeah.
see how you go, right?
Mhm.
And the goal will be to beat the S&P 500 for that month. So whatever it does that
Mhm.
month, I think that's a good metric,
Yes,
right?
I agree.
Because you could just
Mhm.
buy a mutual fund that's the S&P 500 and never worry.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I'm like,
You
okay,
can just go to Vanguard, buy it, like
yeah,
you're all set.
yep. And if it did make 30, I think what you do is you take that 30 before you start the next month and you put it back into wherever you took your original 1,000 from, so that
Mhm.
eventually it's just house money
Yeah,
that we're
exactly.
testing with, which would be cool.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
all right, people. So, seems like
Awesome.
Kilted's on board. I'm on board.
Mhm.
So, the next time we'll tell you how we're setting this up and which ones we're going with. It'll probably be a little 5-minute blurb. These will only be on YouTube. They won't be um, part of our normal episode structure. So, you still got to come back for our
Mhm.
podcasts. These will be a separate thing. And
YouTube and TikTok,
yeah,
probably.
I think YouTube and TikTok. And then listeners, you can like tune in and like them, subscribe and follow, and you can get all of the updates. And if you find this because you're a new listener, then yay. So
Welcome.
welcome, welcome, welcome. So thank you for joining us for this behind the scenes look at how we
Mhm.
kind of talk through our decisions. So hopefully you enjoy it. Any final words, Kilted?
No, this sounds super awesome. I can see why you were excited, and he didn't tell me anything. He just said I have something to talk about. So this is it's truly like how it happens. If one of us has an idea, we don't like give hints like, oh yeah, blah blah blah.
No,
So yeah, I think it's super awesome. I think it's a great
this
idea,
is a
and I'm looking
pure
forward
behind the
to it.
scenes.
Hmm.
Like this is how we figure stuff out. So all right. Well, listeners, I hope you got something out of this. We hope to see you for our little minis that we'll do, and we'll
Yep.
talk to you later. This is Ballbuster signing off.
Kill the Dragon Jerry. Love you all.